I want to challenge you right now with this question. What are you doing daily that is enriching you spiritually? Because I have a word of advice to give you. And look, people of God, this advice must not be taken through the lens of religion. No, it must be received through the understanding of relationship with God. Religion resorts to ritual because it lacks life. But relationship encourages and fosters godly habits, godly routine in the light of God's word. So, an advice to you. In your home, I encourage you to set aside a place for prayer, for reflection, for meditation. I know many of us say we may not have space for an entire room. If you have space, glory be to God. But in your house, set aside an area. If you have not yet done so, set aside an area to consciously surround yourself with things that remind you of your relationship with God. Why? Because we are all weak. In a world filled with distraction, I encourage you today, find something natural to remind you of something supernatural. Create something you can see to prompt your heart towards things that are unseen. Look, people of God, I tell you, your heart is the real prayer room. I'm not trying to dispute that fact. Our heart is the real prayer room. But we must acknowledge that no one is above influence, and environment plays a role. Environment matters. Sometimes you come home, your heart is troubled. Maybe you've had a clash with a work colleague. Maybe there's a disagreement with your spouse. Maybe you've experienced pressure and tension in a certain area of your life and your heart is troubled. Have a place in your home where you can go and reconcile with God. A place that reminds you of your relationship with God. A place that redirects your focus to God. A place where you can pray. A place where you can lie down and reflect on God's goodness. A place where you can listen to worship music and let your heart rise in praise. Find something natural to remind you of something supernatural.